All right, well, welcome back. What if we wanted to clean up the code? So right now there's a lot of repetition. So those of you who have experience with programming, we know that this is a lot of repetitive code. So let's learn a little bit more syntax that will simplify this for us. So first of all, what if we put all of these images, right? All these references to image views. What if we put them in an array? So we're gonna, instead of creating one for every single image, so right now we have val img1, val img2, we've got img3, etc. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we have a bunch of images and we are just going to say that this is going to be an array of image views. And from there, we can use this function called um, array of. And here, this is where we preload all of them. So we're going to use the same method for loading a view, or the ID that image view1. So this part, there's still some repetition here. If we built this entire view from code, I think we could optimize it some. But this part, since we did it all in the layout, and we're trying to learn the layouts, yeah, it's repetitive. So we're gonna have to copy paste. So inside the parentheses, we're passing in a call to find view by RD, and so we're preloading all the views. Why did I copy paste it weird? Let's see here. 7, 8, and 9. So at this point, if I ran this, right, what I did was I commented everything out. By the way, if you're trying to comment more than one code out, you want to start with this right here, and then you want to look for the end where you want to end your comment, and you're going to go right after this block of code. Make sure it's right after the curly bracket for those of us who are new to coding. And then when you highlight the comment, it should highlight everything that you wanted to comment out. So the idea with that is, well, you know what, we don't want to erase it yet. What if you make a mistake and it goes crazy? So at this point, I just want to load them up. When I rerun my code, I should find that everything is blank because we haven't loaded the images yet. So now from here, we can bring back one of the variables that we wanted was the is black. So we can bring this back. Okay, we're gonna need that later. So now why don't we traverse? So traverse the array, and we're not gonna do it with an indexing for loop. We're gonna do it with kind of like the enhanced for loop version from Java, which is you're gonna say, okay, for every image where img is any temp variable name that I want in images. So it's going to automatically traverse the list, and then from there we can do whatever we want to. For example, one of them is, well, I want to be able to set the listener for all of them. So what this allows us to do is using only this block of code, we're replacing all this repetitive code down here with just this one block, because this block of code says visit every single image view and apply this to every single one of them. And then here we can do if is black, set image resource to black. Okay, else we're gonna set it to the regular image, whatever yours is called. And then the stuff we have down here, that's actually still applicable. So we're referring to img, so the variable that we want each time is going to be img. And so now, right, everything is commented out down here. So none of that code works. We were able to condense it down to just that, and it still works the same. Yay. So there you go. There's kind of one way to simplify your life. See if you can apply that for resetting.